So right now the markets are at an absolute high. You can see that the S&P 500 is at 5,800 points. In the past month it is up by over 3% and year-to-date returns are over 22%. In the same vein, the FTSE All-World is doing absolute wonders in the stock market. Over the past month up by over 4% and year-to-date return absolute bonkers at 14%, something that we don't even get over 2 years average with a world index. So when markets are at all-time highs, investors are for good reason worried, should we continue to invest or will there be a pullback in the market? And surely the stock market can't just keep giving and giving. Especially during these times, a lot of people think that cash is probably key because there definitely will be a pullback, there will be a setback, there will be a correction, something like that, so that we can time the perfect opportunity to put all our money in. Now, as you can see in my Trading 212 ISA, I currently hold £105,611. And although this isn't completely due to the markets being high, this seems like the perfect opportunity to actually start a new experiment, which is to invest £100 per day into the market for 30 days and let you see what the results are of that. You see, in the short term, there are fluctuations day by day, month by month, and by dollar cost averaging, by having a set amount and then, deciding to put it in per day, per week, per month, whatever it is, with the intention of minimizing your risks of market fluctuations. That is by definition dollar cost averaging, and I'm going to be doing that. Now, in order to do this experiment, I'm going to be using my Trading 212 Stocks and Shares ISA. If you would like to sign up to Trading 212 and receive a free fractional share worth up to £100, then all you have to do is follow the link in the description down below. Alternatively, if you've signed up to Trading 212 in the past 10 days and haven't received a free share, all you have to do is click the 3 horizontal line menu over here, scroll all the way down until you see the section use promo code, and here you can use my code JUBAIR and you should get a free share. So now that I intend to put £100 per day into the stock market, where should I actually invest this money into? Now, of course, given that the S&P 500 has been doing really well basically over the past 5 years, it would make a lot of sense to put it into the S&P 500. However, going forward, I personally think the more safer option would be to invest into something like an all-world fund. Here is the Vanguard one, for example, and this still constitutes a very heavy amount into the S&P 500, around 60%, so you're still getting a lot of the gains the S&P 500 is getting, but you are also actually getting exposure to many of the other markets around the world. For example, massive markets such as Japan, such as the UK, such as Switzerland, China, India, France. So you're getting developed countries and developing countries. So using Trading 212, I'm now going to place my first £100 per day order into a world fund, and today is Monday the 14th of October. So now all I'm going to do is type in world into the search bar, and as you can see there are a lot of options. I'm actually not going to go with Vanguard in this particular instance. Instead, I'm going to go for Invesco FTSE All World. However, of course, the choice of iShares is always there. For example, this is one here, the iShares Core MSCI World Index, which is an accumulating fund, which means the dividends are reinvested automatically. You can see the expense ratio is pretty low at 0.2%, and this is 71% in the United States of America, so really high weighting in USA. Japan is 5%, UK about 4%, Canada 3%, so on and so forth. So for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to invest into the Invesco FTSE All World, but you should do your own research and find the one that is most suitable for you. So right now the markets are open and I'm going to place my first order of £100. All I have to do is press the blue button here that says buy. And of course, I'm going to be placing this at a market order, meaning that I'm not going to be looking at what the price is. I'm just going to order £100 per day, Monday through Friday, because the stock market is closed on the weekends. And then in 30 days, I'm going to let you know what is going on. If you're interested in more regular updates, I do them on my TikTok account, and I link it in the description down below. But of course, I know a lot of you are not on TikTok. So here, I'm going to change the number of shares to value. So I press value here and then put in 100. And as you can see, I'm getting around 18.88 shares for £100. All I have to do now is press review order and then press send by order. And there we go, the order is placed just like that. So as you can see, my order has been placed, the Invesco FTSE All World right here. On day one, we can see we're already down by 0.13%. There is actually a reason why this happens. If you're interested in knowing, just comment down below and I'll give you an explanation, because honestly, on the top of my head, I've forgotten why. But yeah, right now I have 18.87 shares in the Invesco FTSE All World, and throughout this 30-day experiment, I'm going to be increasing the amount of shares I have, and I'm going to see at the end of 30 days, am I going to be, at a loss or in profit. Now, if you're really interested in this £100 per day challenge, then I might be inclined to actually do a £1,000 per day challenge for 30 days. So depending on how many likes this video gets, I might even do that. Right now, I am still sitting on a bunch of cash, which I really do want to get invested into the market. Even though Trading 212 is giving out 5.1%, which is £14.37 in daily interest, I will still rather be invested. As you know, the old saying, time in the market is always better than timing the market. It actually, for me, has always been true. So make sure to check out some of my other videos and I'll see you in the next video.